There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there's a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
I mean, really should tell that to the island.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. I mean, truly,
Locked.
nothing terribly bad is going to happen to the island, necessarily. Everything nailed down on the island, though.
Or want anything that isn't nailed down, you mean?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, just wait until I get a hammer with prongs on the back.
I thought that's what your hammer had.
I think it's got one. Hello. What do we have up here? This looks wealthy and extravagant.
It looks like it's a parlor room. Oh, hey.
Wow.
That's a portrait of your cousin.
I think so, yeah. Hello. Office key.
Office key.
Yeah, so I think that's supposed to be us.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the default appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that I can just grab all this stuff. Like, no one is stopping me. There are no consequences to my actions. I love this.
Like, this is quite the roundabout way to speak with her mother. But I suppose hey, why put this in the game if they don't intend for you to explore it? The cook is. What are you doing here?
Who are you? Why are you here? And I'm just like, is there anything to loot?
Talk with them.
All right, moving on.
Talk with them.
Okay.
You're going down the ladder.
I can't stop.
Talk with them.
Once I start going down a ladder, there's no turning around.
Watch the other characters be partway down the ladder, and you start going up. Nah, but they don't even have animations for that, probably.
Beautiful day, don't you think, Your Excellency?
Your Excellency, such elegance. You really are honoring your uncle.
Really? That's all. They're just like, you're so handsome.
Yep. I mean...
Beauteous.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, we have a man.
Oh.
We will talk to him in a bit. Remember, we...
He just says, he hails you and you run off in the other direction.
Look,
Aw.
loot ranks slightly higher.
Is this...
Locked.
Wait, is this the... This was the throne room.
Yep. And now I'm in his office. Why am I in his office?
Well, the book. What does the book say?
What book?
Big book on the table.
This book?
Yeah.
Can't read it.
You can't read it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Go around the other side of the table then.
There is nothing here worth any of my attentions. Well, at some point, this place is going to be locked up, and I'm going to have to come in here, and it's going to be hilarious.
Because you'll have already had the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, look to the left. Is that his throne?
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, it's mostly just a comfy-looking chair, but
well,
still.
but this is his antechamber.
Yep. Oops. Okay, so let's speak with this man.
Desade, do you have a moment?
Hello, man.
Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Séréne? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Séréne, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Desade.
Okay, so putting safe spots on a map, which would probably be checkpoints.
Yep.
And then trying to discover the whereabouts of that guy and pertaining to the creatures. Either we'll find him dead or captured somewhere.
Okay, so we got a couple of things to check out while we're here. What is this, man?
Can you help me? Bertir tu mad on Olmenawi. Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Ironbacks. The warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapons, armors, ammunition, I have it all. And if you have a special request, my associates will be glad to make it for you.
Let's see. So some of these require very different stats.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we get mage rings then?
Maybe a jeweler. Someone special. There is the hand symbol to the right, but that's for gloves. And then boots, and then capes.
Looks like this is mostly crafting. Let's see. Gloves. Nice looking boots. much money do I have? 206. Oh, and weight matters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you wouldn't want to make yourself too heavy.
Heavy isn't too bad.
I mean, I suppose you will have stasis on your side, so...
Yeah. Well,
it's a great...
weight is carrying capacity.
Ah, okay. So it doesn't just slow you in combat.
Which means I just have to sell all of my old garbage. Because the weight will go down pretty quick. Let's see. So, we want to make sure we have one item from every faction.
Specifically the coat.
Yep.
Because I think you just need a coat of a particular faction.
Yeah, so I'll just have the sailor's coat. And we don't need the... The old embroidered doublet would be slightly better, but we lose our loot chance. And also our swag, because I look way cooler like this. Ooh. Okay, so the old Séréne gloves look good.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're a blue item versus a green. So there's gray, green, blue. Probably purple and whatnot's next on line.
Hmm. I don't know how randomly generated these are going to be.
And you couldn't scrap them for materials, right?
Maybe? There was something about recycling. Okay, so we have better gloves. I don't know where we got these from, but that's okay. But yeah, I want to clear up my inventory space. Hopefully eventually we can increase, like, buy a bag or something, have extra carrying capacity. Or it might be one of those that if it becomes, like, a serious problem... Oop, nope, don't want to get rid of that.
Can you also equip your side characters?
Yeah, but we barely have anything fancy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Worth anything. Okay. So... that should be lighter. We're still carrying around a couple bits of things. And then this fancy blade. I don't know if I'm going to spec into it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. So we wanted to look at map. We got another thing over here. Coin Guard Barracks. And...
various events.
yoink.
So who's been taking all his gear from them?
The guards?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the coin guards, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
We might have two quests here. Oh.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Yep, so is both.
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him, then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
I kind of hate these people.
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the minister.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How do we know in which of these buildings to find what we...
I need a bit of practice.
I like how Vasco acknowledged the fact that his ship was used for the contraband.
Yeah, I appreciate the that they did have a little bit of dialogue there. I just wish we just had like random conversations where the characters would talk to each other. That was one of my favorite parts about God of War, is that like during quiet moments when you're just wandering around, the characters would just go on, like have long conversations with each other. It was actually quite engaging. The heck is this minister? Oh.
They wouldn't be in the servants' quarters.
Probably in that library we saw.
They'd probably be on the main floor.
Nope.
Well, a
Must be
minister
upstairs,
would
then.
be potentially in the throne room.
No, it's saying he's downstairs.
Really?
Weird. Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. Weird. I do notice this game is kind of dark.
Yeah, that might be in part because of the stark lighting and then also the drab
What the heck is this guy?
interiors. Wait, who are you looking for?
I don't know.
Because I see you can talk to Dorsey.
Obtain a patent. 10 meters in that direction. 5 meters in that direction. Which puts it on the other side of that wall. Unless it's an NPC hanging out right here.
Have you ever been to Hickman? It's a very impressive
And that means
city.
they'd be in here.
Up above? No.
Not up the ladder.
In a secret door. There you go.
Hello.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always
Aw.
an honor. How may I serve you?
He looks identical to the professor.
He's different.
They use the same face. Like the same face, the same hair. He just has a slightly different mole.
Or lack thereof.
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand. We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of time.
That is going to be the theme of all this. Also, does she have etched marks
She does.
into her face?
I'm
That's
certain
interesting.
that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant to set up shop in our city.
Indeed. I seem to recall reading a circular on the necessity of establishing good relations with the natives. We could accelerate things by leaving
Can I just skip through this
some
guy's dialogue? I
formalities
kind of
for
hate
later.
him.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that, here's the patent that will allow your protege
Thanks.
to give him this copy.
Oh,
However,
God.
one
What?
of my representatives
Is it just because he said
will
that one
visit
sentence
his
in a
stall
particular
for the
slow
estimation
fashion,
and to
languidly?
determine.
Thanks a lot, Minister.
Would you like anything else?
Oh, God. Just
That'll
the
be
way
all.
he speaks makes me very uncomfortable. Like, this is a man that takes
Because
longer
he was
on
saying,
purpose
I
with
once
everything.
recall reading something about
Yeah.
the blah, 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 blah,
Like,
blah,
he's the kind of
blah.
person that knows he is
Blah.
paid by the minute, and he's gonna stretch it for hours. Alright, let's see. Might as well get this done real quick.
No, but you found a chest,
Lockpicking
but
level 3,
you need
never
lockpicking.
mind. Grab that instead. Let's see. I think this is a dead end. Gotta go the other way. Is this the new land? Yep. Though this is the kind of shanty town beginning
So
area.
you go from dark, diseased city to new, only partially built town.
Man, that man is
Peeing again?
very hydrated.
Speaking of, we probably need a little bit more hydration. And then, yeah, we haven't gotten to the forest yet.
Excellency, it is an immense. What might I?
Okay. Don't want to sell.
you
Oh,
for your
damn
Oh,
it.
he has rings.
Welcome. Have you seen anything?
He might have rings.
Oh, I thought he had a ring.
He does have a ring.
Oh.
But I need one in mental power to actually use this one. Of course I do. He does sell rings, though. Where's the Vikar's ring, which is slightly stronger?
Isn't it the Vicar?
Yeah. There's a hammer. That's a good hammer. So I guess I'm gonna have to start putting stat points into other things than willpower and vitality. Oh. But yeah, it might be Vicar. I don't know. I should probably put on my disguise before I go too far. I love the fact that it this is all it takes for people to just not question my presence anywhere.
Never mind the two people who are following around. Granted, one of them is not.
One of them belongs. The other not so much, so... Nope. Can I just waltz right in? No, I can't waltz right in, at least there. I guess we gotta go hop the wall. What, you're getting tired?
A little.
Why don't you go grab snacks? I will resolve thievery while you do.
I suppose I'm a little hungry, but also a little...
Bored?
I think I'm just... I tire of the bureaucracy.
Yeah, it's
And-
kind of one of those where I want to go on an adventure.
No, these aren't the right crates.
Come on.
Because I want to discover the connection between... potentially between the Iker and
No, these
the
aren't
creatures
the right
and the volcano and these
No,
strange birthmarks
these
people
aren't the
seem
right
to be
crates.
having. And whether or not there is some kind of demon that lives in the volcano. Do you know what I mean? That's the story that interests me. Not the, oh, people are being wrongfully taxed, or, you know, there are
Here are the
heretics
crates
in
we've
the
been looking
church
for.
and stuff like that. Like, I
It
understand,
appears that
but
one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons. This
contraband.
is strange. I thought we armed the guards on the island. I wonder what the commander is up to. Never mind. Let's mark these crates and be gone from here. No, these aren't the right crates.
Oh, I still have to mark the crate.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, on the plus side, we're probably going to be done with this area pretty soon. Okay. But yeah, so, might not be... Well, might have missed it, but effectively the Coin Guard seems to be arming themselves.
Are they preparing for a rebellion? A coup?
Rebellion, a coup, a war? Let's go out this door? No. Bleh. I'm also kind of curious how this is going to be divided, because previous Spiders games were divided in such a way that...
Divided?
Well, they were divided into very distinct chapters, and you almost never really got the chance to go back. This seems to be a little bit more open-worldy, but...
The town might be a place to return to, but I would expect you to go on expeditions and maybe only return seldomly to report to your cousin.
Yeah, hopefully there's a fast travel once we get out and get going. Because I don't want to have to walk back every single time.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine from the continent.
Okay. Yep. Well, it's dark as shit, but easier to find the loot.
You came back. Something terrible
Come
happened.
on.
What is it?
Huh?
I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin, but I'll try to find out.
Ah!
And then it'll be one thing after the other.
Can't a man finish a quest in peace? Go grab snacks.
Oh, I'll have to grab snacks, because I am hungry.
You want to go grab, we've got that fancy cheese. Some
I don't
fancy
know.
crackers.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll see what we have.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Oh. Hello. Got thugs. Oops. I want my hammer for this. Ow. Boop. 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 I am the Batman. I am looking forward to getting out into the world and hopefully being able to fight more stuff. Because that will be more pleasant. All this loot. Back in short sword. Well, while Shell wanders off to do that, I guess I'm going to wander around for a little bit longer. Let's see if there's any sparklies. They're easier to spot at night. I might as well kind of wander around grabbing things. I'm also hoping we get attacked by more like just random thugs. Because random thugs means slight diversion from bureaucratic maneuvering. Let's see, how long have we been playing Greedfall? 3.5 hours? A little bit more, I think. We've been playing for a while. We only just got to the actual game itself. We've been doing the tutorial for like 3 hours. And now I'm just wandering around grabbing spare resources because there are apparently a lot just kind of strewn about the place. And I might as well grab them now as opposed to later. Let's see. Unfortunately, there's a lot of, like, hidden little nooks and crannies with, like, a treasure chest or two, but the problem is I don't have lockpicking yet. Oh, I do. Or I could. Okay, so back here. So I don't get my next attribute point until level 7. Dang, they really kind of paced that out. Because I'm going to need a point in strength or mental power if I want to... Probably strength. Let's see. So, I've got bonus intuition, I've got bonus charisma. Craftsmanship would let me craft weapons and armor upgrades, which would be nice. Vigor would be nice for getting around. Science or lockpicking. I'm gonna go lockpicking for the time being. And since I have that stone, I can respec whenever. Hopefully, eventually, we'll be able to get a character that... Hello? Okay. Well, this man seems... Whoops. I just randomly switched targets. The lock-on is surprisingly not lock-on-y. But that's okay. The charisma is good for getting good items and convincing people. Yeah, but currently I've got a charisma of 2. Just baseline. Which so far has been getting me everything I pretty much need. Whereas, we ran past a lot of lockpickable chests that I wasn't able to get into. And so I'm hoping, I'm hoping 1 in lockpicking, maybe 2 in lockpicking, and then back to charisma, maybe? Then eventually, like, crafting and science and stuff. Science, I think, is the lowest rung. It's the least interesting to me, if only because I'm sure I will get... Oh, can I just go? Oh, yeah. There might not actually be a division there. I like this whole no loading screen approach. A lot of games have been doing that lately. But it feels a lot better when games don't sit you behind really long load screens left and right. Like, sure, if you have to fast travel to and from some location, I totally get it. I bet those wagons are the fast travel. Exploration. Terre Fredie is made up of several regions connected to each other. So you explore, you'll discover campsites. They allow you to rest and travel quickly. When you reach the end of a road, it is a travel interface just like the next destination. Oh, so it's areas. Also caravans near major cities for you to quickly travel from one city to the other. Interesting. We'll probably want to go out into the wild for the time being just because I want to go see stuff. I want to go fight stuff. I want to go fight stuff. I want to go fight a lot of things. I'm enjoying being the Mr. Smack'em's stasis and then smack him. So what did Shell find? A snack. And a drank? Let me see. Ginger ale and peppers. No. Oh. Wine or choya? Ooh. Sake. So we hit level 5, and I've been wandering around
peppers,
trying to find that treasure chest we found earlier. But instead I've been finding a whole bunch of other stuff, so mild distractions, fairly decent windfall. Nighttime is a very good time to find all these sparklies. A sparkly there? It is a sparkly. It requires lockpicking. Or a key. Do not have the key to open it. Maybe I will get it eventually. Oh, there's swimming in this game. Time to find out. Can I swim? Nope. Worth a shot. Those peppers are smelly. Shell seems enthused, though. Do these have the seeds in them? Oh. Oh, they're just at the top. Okay.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renaigse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
Well, the Onol Manawi means the marking, right?
No,
What, you
but
want
I
more
find it
peppers?
unsettling. On the continent, everyone looked at me as if I was this strange beast. And here, people think that I'm a native despite the fact that I know almost nothing of your culture.
I understand that it might be a strange experience, but you should wear these marks with pride. Because they are the marks of the Onol Manawi. Those whose flesh is bonded to Tir Fredi. This makes us closer. Anything else?
Wait, Tir Fredi? Isn't Tir Fredi the pronunciation for the continental people?
Maybe?
Didn't they call it Tir Fredi?
Maybe.
With 2 E's? So, bound to the island. Okay.
So the marking on our face is not the disease, but the root stuff.
Right, but the affliction, the Malachor, is something else.
Yep.
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. So we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
So it sounds like the Middle Eastern faction. What are they called? The Alliance of Bridges.
The Bridge Alliance,
Bridge
yeah.
Alliance. That was kind of close. What's that treasure chest? There's a treasure chest around here somewhere. I've been wanting to go back to it now that I have lockpicking. Oh. Travel? Ah. Well, I can't travel. This guy. What?
Good day.
What?
My lord?
Desardet. I'm the emissary of the congregation on Tir Fredi.
And cousin to the governor. I know exactly who you are. Enchanted. I am Admiral Cabral, and I see that you're accompanied by one of our own. Hardy winds, Vasco.
Hardy winds, Admiral.
You are still angry with me for keeping you ashore, are you not? You'll one day thank me for it, but I don't suppose you've come to talk to me about affectations. What can I do for you?
Nothing.
I need to be going.
Well, I might not find this chest.
Yeah, she was the one that scuttled him,
Yeah.
as he referred to it as.
Yep, he said he was scuttled. Down here. Or there's a chest somewhere around here. In like a nook. Nook? There's a chest in a nook. And it was locked, and I wanted it. And I was so close to leveling, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put it off. I'll come find it.
I think of the sweet peppers, yellow and orange are my favorite. Possibly yellow my most favorite. I would always assume that red would be my favorite, considering they are the quote-unquote traditional sweet pepper. But there's something that's just a little bit milder and even sweeter about orange and yellow ones.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine.
Oh, I'm not gonna find this treasure chest anytime soon, and it's a waste of time. Okay, so we gotta go find a cousin. Oh boy. Aspiring merchant, there we go. Find out about the cousin, also this one.
See, look, they say Tir Fredi with 2 E's.
Yes, so it's just mistranslation.
Mm-hmm.
Or the more...
Well, the Continentals spell it a different way, but they heard it with 2 E's.
Yeah, so it's just the more phonetic version, I guess. That woman wants in for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, not only are they jerks, but they're kidnapping jerks.
Hello, Your Excellency.
We have found a way into the storehouse and we have marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission, without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done. If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants, under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it. I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted, and he was thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protégé and told the patrol. Is there anything else?
You suck.
No, thank you.